Hello, hello, and welcome back as we get ready to check out the History Channel's next smash hit in Perfidious. Pete plays XCOM War of the Chosen. The Tomb Stars sounds like History Channel to me. It's like a show where they follow around three really big dudes who rob graves for a living, and then once they've robbed a grave, they call in an expert to appraise the stuff that they stole, then try and sell it back to the owner for like 17 times what it's actually worth. Get a scene where a guy goes up, knocks on some dude's door, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna buy this watch?" And the guy's like, "Is that my grandfather's pocket watch? I mean, that watch is really familiar. Grandpa, we buried Grandpa with that." And he's like, "Yeah, you want this watch back? It's gonna cost you like 35 large." And the guy's like, "Well, why would I pay $35,000 for my dead grandfather's stolen watch? I mean, I'll give you like $50 for it just so you'll go away." He's like, "Nah, the price is $40,000. Sir, why are you at my door? I'm not sure you also understand how bargaining works. I'm gonna call the police now." "Yeah, well, the price just went up to 50, pal. There's a camera crew here. I could do whatever I want." Which effectively seems to be the whole premise of the Pawn Stars. We're gonna assault this facility. That's gotta be the best thing that ever happened to the Pawn Stars, though, right? Is getting that show on History Channel, because now people just like show up at their shop and sell them stuff effectively for nothing, just so they can get an opportunity to be on television. Yeah, the expert we brought in said that this mint condition baseball here, autographed by the entire 1927 New York Yankees, is worth $27,000. The guy at the shop's like, "Yeah, well, I'll give you $2,700 because, you know, I gotta store it until I can sell it and then still make a profit on it." The guy's like, "But it's a baseball. I mean, you could store it for 1,000 years for $25,000. "Yeah, well, take it or leave it, fuckhole. I got a shop to run, and I'm famous, and you want to be on TV way too badly to walk away from my obviously insultingly bullshit deal. Now go have Chumley write you up, and, you know, don't get too close, because he's been smoking a lot of weed, and he's gonna grope you." That just... it must be a sweet deal if you can get it, I guess. Speaking of sweet deals, let's come up with a team that's the XCOM equivalent of our own little sweet deal here. Where is Sylvester Stallone? Hey, Stallone, where you at, dog? Oh, Hormone got bumped up to Major. That's right. All right, I think we take Stallone. I think we gotta take Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay and Stallone, dynamic duo. Morgan Freeman, we gotta figure out who to get you bonded with, buddy. Like, who are you even remotely close to being friends with? You kind of like Thurgood Marshall, and you're maybe a little friendly with Britney Spears. You know, a relationship between Morgan Freeman and Britney Spears here would not be terrible. It would be comedy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty much comedy gold, actually. This is a thing that must happen. What else do we need then? Probably a specialist of some variety, which is either Kim Kardashian or Yeezy. You know, Yeezy's not bonded. We could take Kim, and Kim, who's your chew toy? It's like Reb Brown, right? Do we want to take Reb? You know what? We could probably take Reb Brown on this mission. Reb Brown's, he's not a great trooper, but he's coming along, and this will be a good opportunity for Reb to prove his worth. Everything available? All right, let's get kitted out. First off, Hormone Stallone here is going to need the gun of Lindsay Lohan. I could just say it out there, but I could also use a massive shot of human growth hormone, because I gotta say, the rigors of age are catching up with me, and I'm thinking maybe a little bit of pharmaceutically enhanced muscle stimulants, exactly what I need to put me back in full fighting trim. Well, I mean, go see Dr. Tigan. I'm sure he'll inject you with whatever you like. So we got you set up. Do we want to keep Tay-Tay here with the battle scanner? I mean, Reb Brown's going to be toting a mimic beacon. Do we have anybody else who could toss one? No. Do we really want Tay-Tay wasting actions tossing a mimic beacon? I mean, no. But Morgan Freeman's got... Tay-Tay's got the big sword. Morgan Freeman got the gun. I think we got to take the beacon here. Speaking of which, Tay-Tay, is the rest of your gear properly assorted and fitted out? Rashi, fusion blade, talon rounds, mimic beacon. Yeah, you're okay. Got the Warden armor. Big bad Morgan Freeman. Oh, that's right, Pete. You know, Morgan Freeman got a taste for the young meat, which is why I feel like this relationship between myself and the young and talented Miss Britney Spears is bound to happen, whether she like it or not. Nobody says no to Morgan Freeman, Pete. Nobody. We got you set up. Also, you're creeping me out a little bit. Britney Spears, we just need to make sure you've got the right gun, and I think we may have given the good Timnotic rifle. Yeah, we gave that to Ava Perone, so we're going to just snag that back. Brittany's happy-go-lucky and ready to put on the most fantastic stage show in Vegas. Kim K, nothing fancy here from Kim Kardashian, the Mark III Gremlin. We're going to give her a little bit of Skulljack, a little bit of Nano Med Kit. She's ready to rock. Hey, Kim K, don't you have like a bunch of ability points? Nope, you have 4. Never mind. Do we have anybody who has a bunch of ability points? It's been a while since we've done any ability training. Tara Reed's got 15, but I don't know what we'd spend them on. Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln has 20. Holy shit, we gotta be taking it out of stamp on more missions. Lindsay Lowe's a genius at 9. I mean, nobody else really. Okay, never mind. We don't really say have any potential for upgrades, but we kind of don't. Good shot, Rider Reb Brown. Let's get you a Mimic Beacon, and you, son, are done. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get Reb Brown maybe some kind of ammo upgrade. You know, we could get him like some Dragonfire rounds, maybe a little Venom. Something to make his pistol have just a tiny bit more pop, but not in the cards just yet. Also, I'm not sure where we'd put it, because I do really like having a Mimic Beacon on Red Brown. The guy almost always has an action to spare. I don't know whether he's just lazy or what, but could go either way, really. All right, Operation Tombstar. I've got this priceless artifact that you want to sell and is worth an extravagant amount of money, and I'm going to give you a couple handfuls of change. But hey, you'll get to be on TV. You know, assuming this isn't one of the segments that gets cut, because probably it's going to be one of the segments that gets cut. Something like 1 in 50 people that they tape on that actually wind up on the show. Which, again, another nice little ancillary benefit for old Rick and the boys. No wonder Chumley has a strip club in his basement. Uh-huh. We're going in to shut it down permanently. Oh, like the cops did to Chumley. Okay, I mean, well, we can go play some X-Fortress. I mean, blowing up his house maybe seems like we're overreacting a little bit here, but apparently these guys must have taken advantage of John Bradford. He went in to pawn his antique gin flask that he got from a gin distillery. There's like a Victorian gin distillery. It's an antique flask that he was really fond of. But, you know, he needed booze money, so he went into the Pawn Stars to pawn it. And they're like, well, it's worth $18,000, but we're going to give you 25 bucks, John. It's like, fuck. It really is a usury deal there, Rick. And he's like, yeah, well, take it or leave it, shit stain. I mean, I know you need the booze, rummy. Bradford was having a tough day. Where's Brittany? Okay. Miss Spears, if you could come up here and, you know, you gotta work, bitch. If you want a Maserati, you want a new Bugatti, you want a hot body, you better work, bitch. If you want to not get shoddy, also, probably better work, bitch. Stallone, let's get you up here. Nothing fancy, just a good old-fashioned facility raid. I got no qualms about this mission. I think we're going to have no trouble pulling it off. I do expect there to be a Chosen running around somewhere, in all likelihood. Enemy squad located. Robot and a purifier. Really nothing that we should be too overly concerned about. Double time. And Instagram Kardashian, which brings you up here. Let's see where this robot and this purifier go. In an ideal situation, they'll come towards us. You guys wanna make a move? Come on, step into the ring, shit stain. Show me what you got. Nope. All right. Well, we should know where those men are, because I was gonna say Britney Spears spotted them, but that's actually not true. She never did get eyes on them. Give me Britney. Brittany, we need you to get eyes on these guys, though, so that we know where they are, even if they move. There is nowhere to hide. And it's a good thing we did that with you, because those guys did not go far. All right, Miss Spears, step over here and maybe see what's on the backside of this hill. I love this tracking ability that just lets us we know where enemies are, even when we don't. That ability is nothing short of fan-friggin-tastic. So we could set up a little ambuscade over here. Actually, we kind of can't, because we can't really get close enough. What we could do is try to get these guys to maybe wander into us and ambush themselves. Don't hate that plan. Guide my hand. Reb Brown appealing to a higher power. No one will slip past. You know, if anybody's going to be a 12-stepper on this team, it kind of seems like that somebody should probably be John Bradford, Reb. I know I'm firing a lot of shots at Bradford this episode, but he's got a lot of problems. Anything around here? No, we do have Get a shot at a robot.
Affirmative.
We'll overwatch that. Instagram Kardashian. I think we'll just bring you around over here. Looks like those guys might actually be patrolling in this direction.
Eyes on the prize.
Kardashian's got a shot as well. Sly, can we get you anywhere where you might theoretically still get a shot?
Moving to position.
Potentially, if our cover gets blown, we can have Sly open them up like a can of tuna. Yeah, Pete, I actually, all of the bizarre hormones coursing through my veins. I often have times with a little bit of difficulty with fine motor control. And I find opening cans of tuna to actually be quite difficult these days, Pete. One of the things that they told me the HGH would help combat. But so far, no real success. Double 95s at the heavy mech. We could make that a rapid fire. Do we want to just, you know what? Let's just crack this pod and get it over with. This guy's going to be dead at the hands of Sylvester Stallone. Get cracked, get your hack defense decreased. Also, you know what? Just get dead. How's that? And there we go, Pete. It's just as simple as the old 1-2 punch. Lesson that I learned from Rocky. And 2 ability points for Sly from the ambush kit as well. And that purifier's just going to stand there, huh? Alright, well, all we really need then is somebody to soften him up. And then we can send Reb Brown in for the sweet, sweet finish. So Taylor Swift, we just want you to not be very close to this man when he explodes. And he is going to explode. Also, you know what? We don't really need cover here. Let's just have Tay-Tay come up here. This man explodes 2 tiles. Nothing fancy. Taylor, come stand next to him. If she doesn't kill him outright, we'll finish him off with Reb Brown because we want him to get the focus. Also, the guy could use the EXP. Tay-Tay is not likely to kill him. Everything but the kill. He's got 2 left. Alright, Reb, where you at? You better be able to get there, Brown. Alright, I was going to be furiously salty if you came up short. Reb Brown, I get a feeling, often comes up short. He's saying Reb Brown has a small penis. Well, I mean, yeah, that was sort of the implication. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy to be overly well endowed. Trust me, we know our own. Okay, well, that problem solved. All right, Britney Spears, you want to go find us another pod? We could be getting a chosen this round, so our best bet is to try and locate any nearby enemies just so we make sure we don't accidentally wander into a pod while dealing with said chosen. Yeah, got a turret up there. Not the end of the world. If we have, we switched out our rocket though. Another turret. Okay, this facility's pretty heavily fortified. How close can we get without activating those turrets? I mean, we know where they're at. Well, there's no way we can get all the way up here without activating those turrets. It's just bullshit. I kind of don't trust this, and we do have a soldier in the open. The fact that nobody has eyes on those, like right now, I don't really want to run the risk of activating it. This should be safe.
Heading out.
Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is still concealed, so you know what, Morgan? Let's get you up close and personal. That's right, Pete. Morgan Freeman is the fist you never see coming until it's far, far too late. And there's our boy. All right, Hunter.
Savor the moment.
You know, the way you caress that rifle is really creepy. So he's a plane walker. He teleports after he takes damage. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. Where are you going? Go over there and hide in a corner.
Wind of our operation. They sent in one of the chosen. We should try to track that thing down and deal with it before it goes.
Well, my goal is to get over there and throw some claymores at him and maybe see if I can't remote start his ass, but this pod of dudes is going to make that a exceptionally difficult task, actually. Especially with all these damn turrets. I don't suppose those guys are remote startable, are they? Yeah, let's not remote start that, though, maybe, Brittany. Not your best idea. I mean, in a career that's sort of hallmarked by things that are maybe not the best ideas of all time, that one's still going to be high on the list. Nope. But we can remote start this. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's activate this pod and see if maybe we can get him to close in. Remember, they're not going to know where Brittany is. She's the brightest star in the Vegas sky, but they're still going to have no idea where she's at. She's too smooth. She's the Rob Thomas of 90s female pop stars. Pete, isn't Rob Thomas the Rob Thomas of 90s female pop stars? You know, you potentially have a point there. Rob Thomas might actually be the Rob Thomas of 90s female pop stars, but
On my way.
we're gonna see if we can get this man to walk into us. So let's just overwatch here. No, don't call the Sky Ranger.
Got it covered.
Let's see if we can't get old Sly a little bit of OW as well. Sly, I don't suppose you can get on this roof. Oh, I was gonna say get on this rooftop, but there's actually no rooftop on that rooftop.
Let's do this.
We're gonna overwatch here.
Covering now.
Red Brown, I mean, we can have you overwatch, but it's gonna be from far away and with a pistol, so I'm not entirely certain how useful this is. Red Brown, from this tile you can see a man, huh? That's actually bad. We should prefer you not do that. So come around over here then. Morgan Freeman, we need to move, because we don't want you
Orders confirmed. On the move.
getting your concealment busted by this priest, and there's a pretty strong chance that happens. Let's overwatch you here. Taylor Swift, you could take... Nope, you're going to get turret action there, and you can see the bad guy from there. We can have you run over here, and you should be overwatch capable. Maybe, depending on where the enemy winds up. That'll do.
Scanning.
This guy's good. If he wants to do anything to us now, he's got to come at us. He's going to go step on Morgan Freeman. Yep.
Position compromised.
Well, feel free to shoot him, then Morgan Freeman's going to get shot by a late activating turret now. I fucking hate this mechanic. That turret should not have been able to shoot Morgan Freeman.
Blood to me.
I don't know how you're mind controlling anyone, because you shouldn't even be able to see them. Or is it because of the Morgan Freeman turret thing?
Enemy is still up.
On the sides.
Kill them all.
Oh, good. Taylor Swift is mind controlled.
I can see further than you think.
Well, that means Red Brown is not going to be able to do shit. And we're going to have 7 billion turrets that activate on this turn. Wow, this is fan-friggin-tastic. Well, Stallone, you don't have run and gun or anything, so there's not much you can do here. What can you do with a grenade? Can you fire it far enough to not immolate Morgan Freeman? The answer is yes, and you can probably get rid of this cover as well. Let's go for that action. Taylor Swift has half of our team on lockdown until this man is dead. Also, Morgan Freeman's got the tracking shark mark thing. Yeah, whatever. More turrets. They're already cheating, so who cares? What more can they do to us at this point? So Morgan Freeman, you need to get to like here to not be in Problem Town. This is acceptable. We can get you to here.
Whatever you say.
That gets Morgan Freeman out of Problem Town and maybe gets this man dead. Nope, he stasis, because of course he did. Love that ability, but it did pull the mind control off Taylor Swift. Somebody's going to come kill one of these turrets. Stallone can't even see one or get to a position where he can see one. He did do some good grenade work for us. I mean, in theory, his turn should be over, so we probably shouldn't complain too vociferously. I'd love to have somebody with Blade Storm right next to that Warlock, but we're not going to be able to make that happen. We could put Taylor Swift over here, but we'd have to run and gun.
I go where
Nope, I don't like it. Britney Spears, go find El Huntador. I need you to go find him with your concealment, because he's very vulnerable to explosions, and he's going to teleport after he takes damage. Oh, there's a lovely pod.
-1-5. You're near the target position.
Yeah, but there's like 86 billion people on this map, Bradford, so you're gonna have to cut me a little bit of slack here. Having some issues.
Not a problem.
Maybe Kim Kardashian can shut one of those turrets down. Kim Kardashian cannot even see a turret. Well, we can put her on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Honestly, Stallone, probably the best thing we could do with you is have you go on Overwatch. Taylor Swift, I'm gonna bring you up here.
Affirmative.
And we're gonna give you a bonus action. Pete, why are you giving Taylor Swift a bonus action? Well, I'm gonna do it for Overwatch so when this priest gets up, she can murder him. She can see, suddenly she can see us. You know what? Stick with the plan. Kill the priest. There was no way Taylor Swift could fail to kill even on a miss because that guy had 1 health and her shotgun does 3 damage on a miss. And that shot, I'd like to point out, by the way, did miss. Taylor Swift is untouchable turret.
Taking heavy fire.
Suck my butt.
The time for hiding is over.
Another tracking shot, Mark. I'm thinking maybe we just fall back and draw El Huntador into us. Man, he's real pissed at Morgan Freeman, though, huh? Alright, Brittany. El Huntador is up here. You're not going to be able to get close enough. Or even into a good position at all whatsoever. I'd love to get you on this rooftop. We need to get Brittany in a position where she can take advantage of her explosive abilities on El Huntador. If not this turn, then next turn. Stallone, could you please kill one of these turrets? I mean, this is terrible cover, but you'll be able to see the turret from here.
Here I come.
If you can see a turret, you can probably kill a turret. Yeah. Double chain, 79. This is not great, but it's okay. First shot hit. We're going to get hollow target on a second shot, which means it's even more likely to hit. And there's Sylvester Stallone pounding a turret.
You can't handle me.
Yeah, well, you know, thanks to the hormones coursing through my veins, Pete, turret's not the only thing on Sylvester Stallone's qualified to pound, if you know what I'm saying.
Seems doable.
Morgan Freeman, you have a shot at this other. You know what? Take it.
Enemy is still up.
Once again, Pete, Morgan Freeman has proved himself to be a bit of miserable failure. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry for what I've done. Like I said, Morgan Freeman, even when he hits, he misses. All right, Tay-Tay, we're going to bring you over here and put you on Overwatch.
Come get some.
Brittany, I'm just going to back you up over by this exploded truck, because I have a feeling El Huntador is going to try and close in on us here. And I just want you to
Give me time
reload.
to reload.
We might try and banish El Huntador. Okay, we need you to be able to see that turret, Kim.
Sure thing.
So you're in bad cover here, but you can see the turret. Can you shut it down? We have the Mark III Gremlin, so our hacking chances should have increased dramatically. Alright. We could almost certainly control it. The problem with that is we're going to activate another. You know what? No. Just shut it down. I don't want to get shot at this turn. We're going to fall back until we've dealt with El Huntador, and once El Huntador is in El Huntadirt, then we can mess with the pod up here that's supremely powerful because it's like 55 guys.
I've got access.
Turret's shut down. That should give Sylvester Stallone time to come over here and crack it open. Reb Brown, we're just going to put you on Overwatch, buddy.
I'll maintain my watch.
Morgan Freeman dodged El Huntador's shot. We do need to get a heal on Morgan Freeman as quickly as possible. El Huntador is grappling to the rooftop. And he's jumping back down a hole. So El Huntador seems a little confused. That's fine. We could use the confusion to our advantage. Turret's shut down. Stallone, you cannot get to a tile where you can see the turret. How is that even possible? Alright, well, can you see it from here? Yes, you're going to have to kill it next turn then. Well, if that's the case and we have no enemies on us, Stallone, why don't you just reload?
Let's do this.
A little low on ammo. We gotta get Britney Spears in a spot where she can start monkeying with El Hunter.
My life is in your hands.
I need her to bust the Hunter open.
I will always find you.
Yeah. You're good at that. Whatever may occur, stay alive. I will find you. You and that Daniel Day-Lewis guy from Last of the Mohicans. Those are two peas in a pod. Could put Kim Kardashian on Overwatch. Could also just have Kim take a shot at the turret. Hey, Freeman, you think maybe you can do your damn job this time and hit that turret?
Let's do this.
First off, reload your gun. Second off, take a shot and hit the turret. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm not good at my job, I guess. Really is. The long and the short of it, Pete, I want to be a better man, one that Taylor Swift might eventually write a song about. Wait, that Better Man song is actually a bitter theme. Never mind. I'm taking that back. I don't want to send Red Brown up through the roof because it provides us literally no benefit and potentially catastrophic drawbacks. So I think we'll just have Red Brown stay where he's at.
No one will slip past.
Taylor Swift, if we bring you up here, you will at least get a shot at the... Okay. Taylor Swift can... She'll hit what she's shooting at. Taylor Swift is not Morgan Freeman. 98% C. This is what Taylor Swift is not Morgan Freeman. Give me 5 damage. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. We got one more turn to shoot at that turret before he's back in action. Actually, I stand corrected. Alright, I'll hunt the door. Come up here and stand by Britney Spears so she can explode you. Yes, tracking shot marked. Alright, just means Taylor Swift needs to move. That's fine. But El Huntador, you, sir, may have just made a catastrophic error. Oh, come on, get it up there. Yeah, that's my jam right there. My girl, Britney Spears. All right, Britney, you know what I need. This man takes catastrophic extra damage from explosions, so please explode him.
What the? It jumped to a new position.
Yeah, he took a bunch of damage, teleported, hit the ground. Oh, that was interesting. When he took damage, he actually teleported from here, but since the fall hadn't moved his character object yet, the fall actually put him back where he was. That's quite amusing to me.
Tired of waiting around.
Probably should have had him plane walk after the fact there, team. That's all I'm saying. Maybe when you wrote the code for that one, you should have done it a little bit differently. It's kind of suboptimal. All right, Red Brown, move you here. Is Taylor Swift no longer tracking shot marked?
My watch begins.
Morgan Freeman's watch has begun. I really don't want to get close enough. I mean, El Huntador does not have Shadow Step. If he comes at us, El Huntador will spawn Overwatch. Nope, she's still marked. All right, well, are you safe here? Well, you would be, except Red Brown's in the road.
I can handle that.
We can do this all day, El Huntador. We can walk back and forth, back and forth. We got all day. How long you got?
Do this.
Sure, we're slowly losing willpower with every single turn we take, but both the will to play the game and also, like, mechanically the willpower.
Not a problem.
Bring Kim K up here. Drop her into Overwatch. I am not fighting El Huntador and a Gatekeeper at the same time. This is just, that's stupid. If El Huntador wants to keep coming over here and hanging around, we'll have... And suddenly he's over here again. We'll have Britney Spears drop another grenade on him. I think he actually may be coming for us now. He may be gunning for us. Because little Brit gave him some damage. What if we teleport him again? No, don't sting that man. You know what? Worth it.
There can be no mercy.
Sting has no chance to reveal us here. It's just another 4 free damage, and I'm curious where this dude's gonna wind up.
Decent, but not good enough.
Where did he teleport to? He's on the roof near Britney Spears. That's not bad. We might be able to engineer some Overwatch shots here. Okay, Red Brown. OW. Morgan Freeman. No, I don't want anybody who's not in full cover at the end of this turn.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Kim Kardashian is not currently in full cover. Is this... There's no cover up here because we exploded it. Alright, Kim, come around over here. Kim Kardashian should still Overwatch even after double moving. And then Stallone, you're the man we really want to get some OW here because you got the best Overwatch. That's right, Pete. Of course Sylvester Stallone has the best Overwatch, and that's because of the massive amounts of cow hormones that he has pumped into his bloodstream. Were it not for these bovine growth hormone that I'm taking, oh, wait, did I say bovine? I mean, human growth hormone.
Season on the rest.
Definitely not a off-market after-brand substitute. Oh, El Huntador, you have just made a tragic mistake in that you have put yourself once again in the potential grist. Never mind, I don't know what the hell you're doing. This guy is all over the map. Like, he can't decide where he wants to be.
To what I do.
He says there's an art to what he does, but you know what? I don't think I'm convinced. Brittany, is there anywhere safe-ish up here we could have you come? Because I would really love to have you throw a claymore at these dudes and drop them through a roof. We could put you up here, but this is very risky because there's a chance El Huntador would step on you. You know what? I think it's an acceptable risk, though. He's probably just going to tracking shot mark somebody irrelevant again, and then we can drop that entire cadre of guys through a rooftop. Brittany Spears is doing some heavy lifting on this mission, man. We're like, hey, Brittany, what can you do? She's like, well, you know, Pete, I could go up there and probably hit them, baby, one more time. Would you like me to hit them, baby, one more time, maybe? I'm like, yeah, maybe you should go hit them, baby, one more time, maybe. She's like, all right, baby, I'll go hit them, baby, one more time. Maybe. If I don't get stepped on by El Huntador. El Huntador's action is going to be to irritate us again, I'm assuming. We have no idea where. He didn't do anything at all. Well, I mean, that couldn't have gone better for us, really. So let's just drop all these dudes through a rooftop.
Soon our prey will fall.
Pete, that means no free damage on El Huntador. That's true, but we're probably in all likelihood going to get more mileage out of this anyway. El Huntador only really needs 1 or 2 shotgun blasts to the dome to be gone.
Who can give me a resupply?
Shredded quite a bit of armor and did quite a bit of damage with that action. And these guys aren't even activated yet. Well, okay, there's a robot we gotta mess with. He might be able to see someone. Can he? Yes. Sylvester Stallone is visible to Mr. Roboto. But that's not really... Okay, Stallone, what exactly can you see? You cannot see the robot. Well, that's about to change. This man is not going to say Domo Arigato for what we're about to do to him here. There are more guys over there, though, and I think we just activated them. Robot is still on its feet somehow. Yep, we activated a couple codexes. That's bad. Oh, and a Spectre. That's actually worse.
You can never escape my sight.
So, Codex, Spectre, we've got issues then. Alright. If we rapid fire the Spectre, 64% chance to hit is not good enough. We could single shot the Codex and almost certainly kill it. Well, no, we get a 76% chance of killing it. Red Brown. I think it's time for Red Brown to do a little get down. This man died when we dropped him through the floor the second time. So, Reb, you could lightning hands. Can you do anything useful with that lightning hands? Not right yet, but we can make you do something useful with it if we just move you right here. Red Brown's going in. Kill the robot.
From the dark.
I shot Reb. And then there's an elite purifier over here, which honestly, you are uniquely qualified to deal with as you do not take damage from explosions. Get another point of focus. And since there is a gatekeeper nearby, Red Brown, what we're going to have you do is go into full parry mode. And we're going to use you as bait. I mean, I know it doesn't, it sounds kind of like a not nice Nick move, but that's what we're going to do. Who has my mimic? Morgan Freeman? Taylor Swift. Well, I don't like that at all. So if Taylor Swift moves to here, Stallone gives her a bonus action. We can then have her, we could have her take a shot. So we could have Taylor Swift run, kill this man. I want a mimic beacon out at the end of this turn. Taylor Swift, can you kill this Codex? You can't kill the Spectre. That we know. You can't kill the Codex either. You're going to split it and actually make it into 2 targets. That honestly is kind of making matters worse. I think we can make this work. Taylor Swift comes up here and hits this man in the face with a sword. It's old school murder, but, you know, sometimes you gotta go old school. Be like, Pete, Taylor Swift is now out of actions. You're right, Taylor Swift is out of actions. That's okay. You got a plan. Morgan Freeman, can you kill this Codex? Like, you got the better sword. You're still gonna be 1 hit short of killing the Codex. What if you run and gun, though?
Set him up, knock him down.
And then hit her with a Hunter's Instinct bullet in the face. That's like more likely to kill her, I'm assuming. I don't know, Pete. Morgan Freeman's not quite been feeling himself as of late. And unless I critical, which I absolutely did, and that Codex is destroyed. Never mind, Pete. Morgan Freeman is taking care of everything. As always, Morgan Freeman is doing all the heavy lifting in this one. Kim Kardashian, we are not going to get much out of you this turn, are we? You could give a bonus action to whom? Red Brown. I mean, Red Brown is right where we want him to be, though. So what we should do then, we could give an aid protocol to someone to discourage him getting shot at. That gatekeeper is so hard to hit. I want to give Taylor Swift a bonus. Okay, we have to give Taylor Swift a bonus action. Advanced teamwork. Bonus action.
With you.
And then what we want to do, we got to chuck a mimic beacon here. And we want the gatekeeper to be able to see this, so he's got to make a move on it. I was thinking about trying something with the dual strike and getting Taylor Swift to go untouchable, but then I realized Taylor Swift's not going to go untouchable with a dual strike because it'll actually be Stallone or someone else who technically gets the kill. We're going to double move with Kim K and see if we can't get a little Overwatch gamble here.
The elders created you for this.
This guy's going for the mimic beacon. In all likelihood, we'll kill it. The little mobile Taylor Swift cannot be stopped, though. All right, Spectre, now you got to do something. Go shoot her. Blade Storm will miss because those guys have lightning reflexes. No, I mean, you won't, Taylor Swift. No, you won't. I wonder what happens if we put somebody with a katana next to a guy with lightning reflexes. Because that weapon always hits. I wonder how those two things interact. I also wonder what the hell El Huntador is going to do this turn. Well, he's coming up to get in the mix, it looks like. He's going to grapple. Don't step on Britney Spears. The tracking shot marked Red Brown. Well, like, that was the worst thing you could have done there, champ. Go back to your hole.
I relish these quiet moments before the strike.
Britney Spears has nothing. We're going to have Britney Spears' first action to just be reload. 82% chance here on the Spectre for Kim Kardashian. Don't hate it. Don't relish it either, though. Hey, Red Brown, can you hit this gatekeeper? Can you rend him? You can't. He has a truckload of armor, though, which is bad. You know what? Let's see if we can get rid of some of that armor before we send you up there to deal with the issue. Stallone? Like, if we bring you up here, I know this puts you in a relatively poor position. Is there anywhere else you can see that gatekeeper? Not really. All right.
Finally.
We need you to just be able to take a basic shot to hollow target the gatekeeper for us. We're not worried about the Spectre. We'll get him later. Take this shot. Chew some of his armor off. More importantly, Go ahead and hollow target him.
I'll get him next time.
I mean, you know, you say that. You say it when you say it with confidence, but not sure I buy it. Right, Taylor Swift, you're going to come over here. We have no bonus actions left between... Wow, this guy's actually seriously C-blocking old Tay-Tay there, huh? And then Taylor Swift, you're going to dual strike this man. 92% for Taylor. And our boy Stallone should be able to follow that up with something now that he's hollow targeted. Just get rid of some of that armor. There we go. Now we're working together as a team. Brittany actually may be the one to finish that man off. So we got to kill the Spectre. We got Reb Brown and we got Morgan Freeman with which to do it. This man has too much health for Morgan Freeman to get with basically anything. No, we're in a little bit of trouble here. We may have to have... Okay, Kim Kardashian, you still have a bonus action for Reb Brown? You do. We may have to have Reb Brown throw a Mimic Beacon. In fact, I think we're going to have Reb Brown throw a Mimic Beacon.
No problem, boss.
This man's going to take a shotgun to the spine. Hunter's Instincts only got us 9. It's not enough. Unless Brittany... Well, she could come over here where she'd be able to see an enemy, but she's not going to be able to do anything. Still don't hate that move, though. Alright, so Reb Brown, can you get to the Spectre? I need you to kill him. Reb Brown can get to the Spectre. Come and render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's. Or just murder a gatekeeper and get some much needed EXP, Reb Brown. Nice shot. Thanks.
It takes one to know one.
Okay, we're gonna teamwork, Red Brown.
I am with you.
Red Brown, toss Mimic Beacon right over here. Kim Kardashian, go ahead and take a shot at this gatekeeper. Nothing else we need out of you this turn. The gatekeeper's got to make a play on the Mimic Beacon. I'm so glad Taylor Swift missed that Blade Storm, because that explosion would have caused her to take damage. Here comes a Huntador. Grappling up. I have no idea what you're trying to accomplish here, champ.
I see you.
You tracking shot marked the Mimic Beacon. Well played, sir. Well played. Well, I mean, yeah, you are, but it's just a Mimic Beacon, so there really ain't a whole lot to keep an eye on, is there? Alright. Well, Huntador has put himself in a tragically bad position here. No, we don't want to do this. Will we be able to see El Huntador? No. We need to be in a tile where we can see El Huntador. Is he fucking invisible because he's up on... El Huntador is in a tile that has somehow rendered him invisible. There's no way we can't see him from right here, though. Like, that's just absurd. Alright, Taylor. I can't tell how you're pathing to get... Okay, I want to make sure that...
No problem, boss.
You're still going to be able to get to El Huntador so we can get an accurate preview. Brittany, do you have all your bullets? Is there anywhere you could see El Huntador? Like, you almost have to be able to see him from here, or here. Miss Spears, I need you to come over here and take a move. We need to know whether or not we're going to be able to see El Huntador here, or if he's somehow managed to find a tile where he is literally invisible. No, he is not. We're probably going to try and banish him. In the meantime, though, somebody needs to kill this gatekeeper. Somebody could easily be Sylvester Stallone. Could also be Reb Brown. You're like, Pete, what about the explosion? Reb Brown is immune to those. And Sylvester Stallone might be able to give us potentially some fire support from in here. You can see the Chosen.
Aren't happy that you've been blowing up their facilities, Commander.
Well, I mean, when are the elders happy, though? Seems like they're the kind of guys who are really never happy.
We've got our shot at the Chosen. Let's make sure it counts.
Well, Red Brown's got to kill this gatekeeper first, though. Do you mind? Red Brown's immune to explosions. Oh, he's not immune to fall damage, though, and he just took some. Yep. Good work, Red. Oh, well, that's par for the course, really. Red Brown's always hurt. All right, Kim Kardashian. Oh, no, sorry, Britney Spears. I would like for you to banish the hunter. 4 damage.
So, you Reapers do know how to shoot. Try that again, Reaper. I dare you.
I mean, she's still doing it. Also, shouldn't her gun be empty? And this man has teleported himself into what I'm going to call a world of hurt. Because Morgan Freeman is on the job. Morgan? Your Planeswalker ability doesn't seem to be doing you a whole hell of a lot of good there, champ. You just got fucking wrecked.
Leaving it to a machine to do your dirty work. Hey, Commander.
I don't know. Where did you go? You're back over here. Well, look who's right in the neighborhood where you are. It's little Kim Kardashian. Surprise! You never expect to see Kim Kardashian, but then, bam, there she is with a fucking rifle to the face.
What'd you expect?
10 ability points for us for killing a Chosen. Thanks, Mr. Hunter. We appreciate the delivery. We were just bemoaning our lack of ability points pre-mission. And now we don't have to anymore because you were kind enough to deliver us some. Thanks.
Your little crew does present a challenge somehow.
Great
Who's
job, Commander.
talking? Why did the
There's
camera
no
focus on the
trace of that
crate?
Chosen
Is the
left.
crate mocking us?
I've got a feeling we haven't seen the last of them. Still, at least we ruined their plans today. Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
What do you know, Bradford? Are we concerning ourselves with storage units at the moment? Are those like high on our priority list of things to worry about? We got a burning facility here that we're trying to blow up, and Red Brown sort of is on fire, and a lot of things are generally not good. Superior autoloader is a sweet pickup. Most of the facility just exploded again. Let's plant this X4 charge. And honestly, we've kind of dilly-dallied enough on this mission that I don't really feel like hanging around for reinforcements. Let's just get the hell out of here. How close can we drop the extraction point to everybody? Kim Kardashian might not be able to make it if we put it there, but like she should be able to make it here. Everybody should be able to make it to this one, right? Maybe not Britney Spears. No, Britney's fast enough. What about you, Kim? You good? Yeah. All right, let's go.
Sure thing.
Sly, get you over here.
Got it covered.
Red Brown, you're good. Morgan Freeman, let's get you in.
Whatever you say.
Taylor Swift is just, I mean, she's always right there on the spot. Say what you want about Taylor Swift. If her name wasn't Taylor, her name would be Johnny, because she's Johnny on the spot. Although I gotta say, Johnny Swift really doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
Is done. I'm out of here.
Although, like Taylor, I suppose Johnny can be a unisex name. There are ladies named Johnny. You can get away with it.
I'm out of here.
Probably not quite as genuinely or generally accepted. And we're good. That's it. Successful mission. Was it a flawless mission? No, but I mean, there was a Chosen complicating problems and bullshit turret activation shooting out of turn. That shit really pisses me off. 10 ability points more important. We got to see about what we can do with those. And Red Brown racked up a number of kills. He should have a promotion waiting in the wings here for the Rebster. If Red Brown doesn't get promoted, I'm going to be furious. Absolutely furious.
Should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Yeah, we're always simulating wounds. Now that sucking chest wound you saw that man when his heart exploded out the back of his chest when it looked like he got shot from that bullet? Trust me, elaborate simulation. It's all just a big augmented reality game. No promotions for anybody.
We just have to figure out how to keep them down.
Actually, what we have to figure out how to do is get fucking promoted, Bradford, because Red Brown murdered the shit out of stuff on that We got nothing.
Alien facility now stands in
Reduced Avatar Project by 3. Progress in the Avatar Project is delayed. We have averted the Doom counter. Fantastic. Bought ourselves a little more time to complete Into the Fire here so we can go fight the Chosen. And we get a talk over Optimus Prime because fuck him. All in all, that's really the most satisfying part of any episode is just giving the finger to Optimus. So I'm going to wrap this one up on a high note. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to watch us continually give Optimus Prime the finger, I consider subscribing as well, because I do feel a little bit bad about making fun of the movie voice trailer guy. But hey, he's very clearly doing an Optimus Prime voice there, so he deserves it. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.